Yo, what's going on, y'all? You are tuning in to an exciting episode of It's Just Mario, and I'm Mario Ramon, your host. And today, if you haven't figured out, our show is about the voice, the original voice. Let's keep it real for what it is, okay? Now, we gonna still respect Whitney Houston as the voice, okay? I know we got a little Miss Jennifer running around here loose, you know, in the hood. They be like, whose pit is that? And people be all up on the hood of the car. Whose dog is that? Because Jennifer is running around here giving it to us the way we like it, and Fantasia and all. But Whitney Houston is the original voice. Now, I want your help in this particular video. I've never asked for my Boo Bears helps, but I do need your help. I need you to tell me the first time you ever heard a Whitney Houston song, the first time you ever heard Whitney Houston's voice. I remember I probably was in the 4th grade, and I was at my best friend's house at that time, Terrell Huey, and his sister just bought the album. This is how far back it was after 8 tracks, but before CDs. Okay, so she bought the album of Whitney Houston. It was a big old album, and she had her hair slicked back, and she had the pool look, and I think she was in some garb from like Nazareth or something like that, but I just remember her voice and You Give Good Love at the end of that song. Like the first time hearing that song as a child, because she was like, you give good love, yes you do, you know what I need. And it was like, and that background had her back. They were like, you give good love, baby, you give good love, honey. I was like, okay, what are y'all trying to do to me? They're having me go into like an R&B coma. I was like, are you kidding? Like, we had strong singers before Whitney. Of course, you had Stephanie Mills, you know, Little Miss Home. She would do her hand like that. Feel the fire. When she used to sing with Teddy Pendergrass, and you remember Angela Bofield and Pat Benatar and Blondie, Deborah Harry, all the children. But Whitney Houston had the power, the grace, and the crystal clearness. Her voice was like fine china. This is the china that you would put in the cabinet and lock it. This ain't that china you eat with and you put your fruit in on the bar. This is fine china. So, the first time I heard Whitney was You Give Good Love in that album, and then I wanted to hear more, and then we went to all the songs. We all listened to the songs. We sat down, Indian style, and listened to Whitney Houston. That was my introduction to Whitney Houston. She had me at hello. Does somebody know about Jerry Maguire? Okay. Now, a lot of people always say, what is your favorite movie? People always say, what do you like to do, Mario? What's your favorite movie? Okay, so I love The Color Purple. I've watched that 480,000 times this month. So aside from, The Color Purple, you better not tell nobody but God, because it'll kill your mama. Aside from Color Purple, I would say Whitney Houston interviews. I love a good Whitney Houston interview. And I'll just go back on YouTube and I'll watch it. Like, oh my goodness. Like, do you remember, even far back as, like I said, Arsenio Hall, when he was implying that she was dating Eddie Murphy, she gave it to you the way you like it back then. I remember the first time she was on Arsenio Hall, I've been watching Whitney, okay? Okay, so, and she used to wear little tight baby girl dresses that stopped at her knee, because she was a good girl then, and then she had all the Man I Wanted wigs and things, and then at one point Whitney's wig started tilting a little. Remember the album Just Whitney, and she had on a white beater, and it kind of like the stylist was pissed at her that day, so he had to go in an angle kind of like that. But I don't know, it all mixed together, because Bobby Brown had the Gumby and I had the Gumby too in high school, so it all worked out. Anyway, a good Whitney Houston interview gets me where I live. It knocks on my door. It says, can Mario come out to play? It gets me where I live. I like it because she's just real. She doesn't care about image. I'm not trying to sell no albums. I'm not trying to get you to like this movie. It's what you want to ask me. Do you remember when Diane Sawyer put that picture on? She was like, I understand what you mean. Yeah, my ribs are frail. But do you know Diane? Do you? Do you know? Exactly. Oh yeah, that's between me and Clive. Oh, she was shooting planes down in that interview. I'm not going to answer anything you ask me. This is going to be a whole hour of me not answering anything. I guess I would be the demon, Diane. Well, Diane was like, well, can I ask you how much you weigh right now? You can ask me. Well, how much do you weigh? I'm not telling. I ain't telling you nothing. Diane. And you know, Diane is like top 3 interviewers of the world. We have, of course, the light, Barbara Walters. And it filters down from Diane Sawyer to Oprah, okay? And it's a knuckle fight in the ring, okay? So you're not answering anything that Diane Sawyer is asking you. And don't forget Katie Couric, okay? She'll cut me in the dark alley if I forgot her name. But anyway, I really want to mention Gail, but I want more. More. Okay, and I love her. But anyway, it's Whitney Houston's. How many minutes do I have to talk to you, Whitney? Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Okay, now wait, before we even go there, we love the Whitney concerts. She just would have that one piece suit on and all the different colors with the WH pin. You guys remember that, and the short little bob wig, and she used to do this from the moment I saw you, because Whitney used to dance at one point. I'm getting this autography, and then when she got married, dancing stopped. I ain't interested, honey. I'm gonna take that rehearsal time and be with Bobby. You don't know, Nam? Okay, now on some real, I am gonna pray, Whitney, for your speedy recovery, and I want what you want. I want the best for you. So we know you're in rehab, and this is not the first time, but you're gonna knock this ball out the park. People always throwing darts and things, being really mean, but never count anybody out. Never count anybody out, because they can always turn around and surprise you. And I am a glass always full kind of guy. So I have full confidence that even if you don't come back musically, of course, you know, like Crystal Clear back the day when we said Indian style, just as a just come back as a person. Whatever you want, I want for you. That's what I want. But on the flip side, can you imagine the hell that Whitney Houston is giving the nurse and the orderlies in rehab? Oh my goodness, you know, they are trying to do everything to make her happy because they love her. Like we love her, and they are rooting for her. But Whitney got to be evil because, you know, in those interviews, she's in her happy place. So if she's not in her happy place, and 12 times out of 11, when you're in rehab, you are not in your happy place. Let's just keep it 10 times close to real. But anyway, they're like, Miss Houston, Dionne Warwick's in the lobby. She would like to see you. And she's like, Miss Houston, Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine, and Leela Rashad, the cast from Waiting to Exhale, they wanna hug you, and they want to talk about Waiting to Exhale Part 2, maybe. Today, can you have a guest? Miss Houston, your dinner. Whitney ain't gonna get fat, ever. So they opened the door and they put that food in there, and this is all you heard. You must not know about it. You must not know about it. But all jokes aside, I do. I love you, Boo Bear, and I want it all to work out, and I just have faith that it will. Okay? I'll see you guys next time on It's Just Mario. Definitely comment, and I'll see you next time on It's Just Mario. Peace.